2 years ago, I made a video review of this solar guitar. It was my first and last solar guitar. I had it for about 1 month before I do the review, and I pointed out some pros and cons. At the end of the video, I said that I had regrets for buying it, and my advice was that I could not recommend for someone to buy a solar because mine came with a fretboard crack. But I will get into that in a while. For now, let's talk about the pros and the cons. So let's be positive and start with the good things. Number one, I bought this guitar mainly because of the way it looks and because I thought it would be very comfortable to play, and I was right about it. I still enjoy the looks of it up till today, and indeed, with all those like cuts around the body, I can play for hours without getting like fatigue or like annoying me. Positive number two, it's the sound. Well, I'm an active pickup guy. I can play more easily with active pickups, and I've used actives for many years. But this is the reason why I wanted to switch to passives, to try them out and also have some passive around, because why not? And I believe that those pickups, they do not disappoint. They have like good dynamics. I personally like the sound in the mix, and you really won't notice any difference between those and some good actives. I mean, there is a subtle difference, but it's something minor. I would say it's mostly about the feel while you're playing, and keep in mind that those are medium output. They are also surprisingly quiet, though every guitar player with an above average IQ will use a noise gate, so you'll be fine. Positive number three, and this is a new one because I could not have an opinion back then when I was doing the first review, is the electronics of the guitar, and they seem to be of high quality. And during those 2 or maybe 2.5 years, I never had an issue with them. And now let's get to the negatives. Number one, and very important, this guitar, it cannot easily stay in tune. In the beginning, things were much worse. Then after a week, things got a lot better, and my guess after some googling is that the tuning instability might have been because the woods had to adjust to my environment. But yet again, I would recommend you changing the tuners to locking ones, even though I did not. So if you know any good ones that fit this solar, just let me know in the comments down below. Negative number two, I mentioned that there was ringing noise when I was playing, but you can make it go away by simply buying a fret wrap like this one here, and I think for me it makes it look like even cooler. And now let's get to the infamous crack. Well, my solar guitar came with a fretboard crack, which was a huge letdown because I know that cracks in general can become wider. So I went through social media groups and forums, and I find out that this was really an issue, and it still is, but don't take my word for it. Do your own research because you come to any conclusions and blame me. Anyway, my solar had a minor crack in the fretboard, which was only visible from a particular angle, and actually nobody could spot it except me. So I decided not to return it and see what the heck will happen in the long term, and nothing happened. I've been oiling the fretboard every 2 or 3 months. The crack has remained the same, and it does not affect my playing in any way. I don't know if it didn't become wider because I'm oiling it, but I guess that helps a bit. So, do I still have regrets? In fact, I have zero regrets, since the problem did not become wider, literally. This guitar is now my main one for playing at home. I still love the looks and I'm thinking of buying a second one, even though the prices have increased ridiculously since they launched, and I believe they are a bit overpriced. But you know how it is, you pay for the brand now. Also, if you are a live guitar player, you should definitely get locking tuners or Evertune bridge, because you will definitely have problems on stage with tuning. That's it for today. I hope you liked my video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you to the next one. Bye.